Let's take a look at how we can draw an ellipse at a plane that is, for example, not vertically or horizontally. So on this layer, I'm going to create a line from this corner point to this corner point. Simply because now I somewhat have this plane here. There. Perfect. Okay, so on this plane, I can put down my diagonals. And they kind of tell me where's the midpoint on this rotated face. Now I might actually need to do the same on the bottom plate or bottom face, simply because now from the vanishing point I can draw a line through where these two diagonals cut, and what's important is this point here where the green line touches the thicker blue line, because from there I have a midpoint on this edge. If I draw through here and up, I can find the midpoint on the opposite edge. So basic geometry, how to subdivide surfaces. Let's prove if this is correct. If we draw a line down, it has to meet where the green line cuts the blue line. It does. Perfect. So that's correct. The next step is now I have to find my 1/3 midpoint. So from this vanishing point through this point where all these lines cut, I draw a line, so now I can basically, for example, construct my full line, my quarter lines. So my third line maybe might be something like this. And then I have to bring this one over to the other side, so I draw another construction line, simply because now I have point 1, point 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then with ghosting, try to memorize kind of like the motion, and then when you think you're hitting the points, try to draw your arc. There it is. Well, at the end I didn't hit it, but pretty much that's it. And if you would say, wait a moment, this is so much bigger than here, is that really even? It's actually all correct, because we are in 2-point perspective. Things change because they're foreshortened. Let's try and draw actually a variation, just to show you how shapes change based on your viewpoint. I'm going to retrace kind of like this box quickly. There, 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 and there. Let's hide this. Perfect. Okay, so let's put in our diagonals there and there. Line up. That's the midpoint. And then from this point, a line through, up, and then there we have actually a construction plane onto which now we can put an arc that, for example, foreshortens vertically to the left vanishing point. So let's put in our diagonals there and there. Midpoint. We know the arc actually has to start here, run through this point, and actually stop there. There should be more here and there. So if I try to draw a shape, so I have to kind of like guess this will be a small curve, this will be a longer stretched curve. So maybe like this, somewhat, yeah. And if we maybe cut this one apart, and let's say we draw a line through there, and let's hatch this one so you can compare kind of like how the lines, or not lines, surfaces look. You see how bigger the red arc is compared to the quarter arc with the blue lines.